Sunday, August 26th. Is the way station open? Please don't be open. Closed, yay. We're on US Highway 95 in southeastern Oregon. We just picked up, well, not just, we picked up last night a bit of cargo. Trucks. We picked up last night a good hunk of cargo. A very heavy load, over 46,000 pounds, so it's got us right up at our maximum capacity. It's a little windy as well, if you can't tell. So I brought our speed down for this turn here. I can keep us going nice and fast on these straightaways, but man, some of these turns, I've been getting real rocked by the wind, which I think the wind is a tailwind now. It should be close to it, so that should make this much easier for us. Back up to full speed, Mr. Maxwell. Hurtling southbound on US 95, 129 miles from Winnemucca. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a Brian Flatbetter. He's not in his car, truck thing. I waved, but there was no one to wave at. That was a pretty beat up looking Cascadia. I hope you didn't get in an accident there. But yeah, no, we are very much out in the middle of nowhere in southeastern Oregon. On the Ion Highway. Heading for Southern California, but we're trying something a little bit different. So this is actually a load that I've done before. And it's been a while since I did it. I don't think I was doing vlogs last time. Maybe I was. I don't know. So this is a baby carrot load. Maybe not baby carrots, but it was baby carrots last time. But it's a carrot load, and we picked these up in Pasco, Washington, right near the Broadway Flying J, on the northeast side of town, right around the US 395 and US 12 interchange, where Interstate 182 ends. Why do you need your high beams on this early in the day, dude? That's excessive. I'm blind. I've got these two annoying spots right in the middle of my vision now. It's 6:20 p.m. Pacific time. Pacific? Yeah, Pacific. We are on Pacific time at the moment. And we will stay on Pacific time for the rest of this load. We dipped into Idaho briefly, so we were in mountain time for a little while this morning. Actually about midday. So yeah, we picked up in Pasco last night. They kept us at the shipper for like 8.5 hours. So I just went and slept at the Pilot in Stanfield, Oregon, and then hit the road this morning. And I already cleared this with dispatch. We're going a route that is 14 miles longer than the most direct route. The direct route was down to Interstate 84, west to Big Junction, and then south on US 97 to Interstate 5 in Weed, California, and then Interstate 5 down to Sacramento, California Highway 99 from Sacramento to Bakersfield. We're going to a little city just south of Bakersfield, just southeast of Bakersfield. I realized, I think there's a better way. I think there's a much better way. See, the problem with going US 97 is you wind up going, you know, over half the length of California in the state of California, which is a very frustrating experience if you've ever driven on the West Coast. Both 99 and Interstate 5 have extremely heavy traffic in a lot of areas. Plus, there's, you know, the whole wildfire thing up around Shasta. So we're avoiding the areas that got hit real hard by the wildfires. I think they're all under control at the moment, but I don't want to go in that area until I know for sure. And we're also going to be avoiding all the Sacramento and Modesto and Fresno traffic by doing this. Instead, we went a little bit east into southwestern Idaho, and we jumped on US Highway Highway 95. Drove through, we went through the town of Wilder. We delivered there not too terribly long ago. And we are headed for Winnemucca, Nevada. I'm gonna jump on Interstate 80 when we get to Winnemucca. Interstate 80 is gonna take us west a bit. We'll jump off on US 95 once again. Go through the town of Fallon, the city of Fallon, near the Air Force Base. Now we'll go through the city of Fallon to the south, and then continue on US 95 down to right about where that really awesome burger stand was in Mena, Nevada. And then from there, we're going to go west on a state highway that will link up with US Highway 6. US Highway 6 will take us to US 395 in California. Then we will go down a valley on the eastern side of Yosemite National Park down to Mojave. And then Mojave will jump on California Highway 58. 58 will take us across the mountains to Bakersfield. So that should avoid a huge hunk of the traffic that we would have hit going through California. It also keeps us out of the ridiculously slow California speed limits for most of this run. So we're actually probably going to get there faster by going 40 miles out of route, because that 40 miles is going to be at 62 to 65 miles per hour rather than 55. Because we would have been doing 55 mile an hour for over 600 miles, I think, going the other way. Not that US 97 is a great fast road anyway through Oregon. But no, instead we get to go through Nevada. Nice light traffic, stuff like this the whole time, where we're doing 70 mile an hour down a hill. Lower speed, Maxwell, lower speed. We don't want to be doing 75. That's right, buddy. I feel like that was steep enough that maybe it should have had a sign, but whatever. Whatever. Not my call. There we go, still at 70. Yeah, we definitely got a tailwind now. Well, this was our load out of Missoula. We got deadheaded down to Pasco to pick up the carrots, and then we're going to run down to Arvin, California. The way they load these is really cool. It's they take 4 load locks, which are the bars they're tension bars that push against the walls of the trailer, and they stretch a tarp between both sets of load locks at either end of the trailer, and then they fill the tarp with carrots. And you get to the other end, and they take the back 2 load locks out and roll the tarp to the back of the trailer, and then they just flood the trailer with water at the nose, and it washes all the carrots out of the trailer and into waiting conveyor bucket things. It's very cool. It's a nice efficient way to unload a truck. It's not an efficient way to load a truck, but it's a very efficient way to get the stuff out. Especially without having to use pallets and whatnot. And of course, since they don't have to pay for the transportation of the weight of pallets in the packaging, they can transport more carrots on any given truck. So it saves them a little bit of money, but it costs us quite a bit of time. It's very annoying for the driver to have to do these loads, but you know, they're worth a decent amount of money, I think, for the company. I do not know entirely. I am a company driver, so I used to get little updates on how much loads were worth, and everything's only been costing more since then, so can only assume that this load is worth considerable money, because it was worth a lot last time I did it. Welcome back, folks. We are just south of Mena, Nevada on US 95, about to hop on 360 here. That's a questionable time pass, but okay. bit of coughing there. I suspect I have a very mild tomato allergy, and I just had a burger with 2 very large tomatoes on it. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with the area we're in. Part of the reason I really like coming down this road is because this road, from that right turn back there, everything we do from there to down to Mojave is new road. That I've never done before. But the main highway, 95, I did that once probably early this year, I think. And the video is something like a burger stand in the desert or something, but it's an incredible little burger stand in Mina, Nevada that has just the best burgers. They're so good. They are so good. They are delicious. I am stuffed. Did my 30 there. But the place is really cool because you can call ahead, place an order, and it'll be ready for you when you get there. No, you don't waste your entire 30 just waiting for the food to cook, because it's not a fast food place. It is a food place. It is not fast food, it is good food. Now this road is the secret back door into California. About 21 miles till we meet up with US Highway 6. So we're not going to be entering California until we get on to 6. This road stays in Nevada. It's just kind of a shortcut for southbound trucks. Oh, I'm going to have to downshift. Alright. It's kind of a shortcut for southbound trucks to get over to Highway 6 a little bit faster. Cuts out a bit. It forms kind of a triangle with Highway 6, where instead of going all the way down to 6 and then turning right, it just cuts the corner and goes straight to 6 near the California border. It's a very nice, very useful route. Pretty much trucks only. You don't see a lot of cars going this way. I didn't really know what this road was last time we came through here. But I looked over and I saw like 2 or 3 UPS triples and Rocky Mountain doubles coming up this road. And I'm like, where the heck are they coming from? And I checked on my map, and there's a highway. It's US 395, which we've been on before many times up in Washington and whatnot. But it's US 395 in California. Once it meets up with US 6. Just runs south down this valley instead of going across the mountains, and it turns out it's a great way to avoid going over Donner Pass and going through all the really big annoying cities in the middle of California. Because you can just drive through the desert instead. It's almost 4 lanes the whole way. Once you meet up with 395. I think 6 is probably only 2 lanes. But we'll only be on 6 for a little while, which I think this is going to be the end of Highway 6 that we are going to see in the town of Bishop. Because I don't think US 6 goes any further west. I think that's where it ends. Which is kind of interesting, because that's a big road that we've driven lots of different parts of. A very, very primary east-west artery through the country that has been largely usurped by interstates, but not entirely. Certainly not out here. The same highway that Soldier Summit is on. But yeah, no, we're going to wind through the mountains here for the next 20 minutes, and I will see you guys when we get to the California border on US Highway 6. This is beautiful, though, isn't it? Oh, I love it. I love it. This is so much nicer than driving through the Central Valley. And welcome to California. Time for a border checkpoint, because California's like going to a totally different country for some reason. envelope.
Different than normal, but you know, still pretty harmless. I was kind of hoping the car that came in behind me was going to get out first, but I guess not. That is what my trainer referred to as the bug check. It's an agricultural checkpoint where they check your bills depending on where you're coming from. If you've got produce, they might inspect the cargo, make sure you're not carrying any invasive species and whatnot. They decided not to inspect our cargo today, so I'm pretty grateful for that. Though since it was an agricultural load, they did have to do a little extra investigation. Not really that big a deal. Alright. What is this? Lee Vining via 120 Gateway to Yosemite. Oh, that's where we are. This is the other end of California Highway 120. Going down to 45. Alright. Yeah, 120 is the road through Yosemite National Park. Apparently will be closed on September 8th at one point. That's interesting. But yeah, we're not allowed in Yosemite. There's a commercial vehicle ban on most national parks, and Yosemite is one of them. So we will not be going that way. Oh, bird! Bird! A little quail thing. Alright, do we see any children? I don't see any children. It is a Monday though, so let's be careful. I think we're good. Alright. Well, we just passed the sign saying US 6 ends here in what I believe is Bishop, California. Well, I was trying not to block the right turn lane, but that didn't really work out. I kind of just have to have both lanes here, I guess. That's fine. Not a lot of people turning right here. I already did once to go to a truck stop on this little triangle thing here to use the restroom. Oh, we are heavy. So heavy. So heavy, people are already passing me. And we barely completed the turn. There we go. Alright. Okay, watch for pedestrians because they have the right of way at crosswalks. Lots of traffic, lots of people. Just keep it nice and chill through here. This is US Highway 395. Nailed it. All right. Man, you know you're heavy when even stopping from 25 is hard.
confirmation that we are in fact in California. Nice Carl's Jr. This is a lovely little town out here in the middle of nowhere. It's not really middle of nowhere, but I mean, I'm here, right? Compared to the places we drove through a little while ago, this is actually pretty happening. Probably a little over 4 hours, because we're not going to average 55 over the Tehachapi Pass. Tehachapi? I don't know, actually, I don't think I've ever actually said that word out loud. The mountain pass between Mojave and Bakersfield. We're probably going to be going pretty slow through that, so. But yeah, no, this just opens up and it's 4 lanes. It's this great little highway. We've found a secret. I feel like I have been led into a club, a secret club of people who know about the back way into California. Because I'm willing to bet that you can 100% go faster than 55 on this road. Nobody will bother you. Just because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We got a way station. Alright, way station. Let's do this way station. We should be good. We've burned off all of the, enough of the fuel to be back below 34,000 on our drives. In Nevada, we can go over 34,000 on our drive axles because of our APU. Not in California. California, the state that basically mandated APUs, does not give you a weight exemption for them. But we burned enough fuel between Winnemucca and here that we should be legal again. Where is this way station? Scale's open, alright. You guys have pre-pass out here? Probably not, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Cruise off. Speed reduction. Right turn signal because there's no actual like departure lane. Interesting. It's a little bitty scale. Down to Arvin with a load of carrots.
Oh, Arvin, huh?
Yeah.
Have you been to Arvin before?
Once, but from the opposite direction, so this will be a new one for me.
Like the middle of nowhere,
yeah.
Little bitty, like, wow, a lot of agriculture there.
Oh, yeah.
But you're delivering carrots too?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, from Pasco, Washington.
Oh, well, maybe they're just distributing them there.
I think they turn them into food product there. I think that's what that plant
that
does.
Might be more like it. Because they got tons of, well, they don't have they got grapes and oranges and apricots and walnuts and almonds and all that stuff. But,
oh yeah.
But I don't see much earth stuff. Like
yeah, no, it's a little drier up in Idaho and Washington, so the root crops grow better up there.
So Where in Washington?
Pasco?
Pasco, okay.
Yeah, it's the intersection of 395 and US 12.
Okay, very good. I'm going to go check something on your bumper real quick, and then type up a pretty report, and we'll get you out of here.
Fantastic.
I'm going to open your door real fast here.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Very good, very good. Okay, this is the register. Let me put that back in the tube here.
Did you need a better copy of that? I can get one emailed.
We're good. This says here violations. I didn't see anything that stuck out and said, boom, I got a problem. So you got a nice clean report, which will make your company very happy.
Yes. I almost had a brand spanking new trailer coming down here, but they made me take this one instead. It had a fit inside that needed fixing.
Well, it's still not, it's only 3 years old.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But,
a little beaten up though.
Yeah, so, well, welcome to California and the Highway Patrol and your roadside sped. I'm glad it was a good one. So,
is it alright if I pull over into the dirt up here to send this in?
No, not a problem at all.
Awesome.
Alrighty, we're all good.
Thank you. Gently back on the road here. I recorded that whole thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. Awesome. So yeah, that was my first ever roadside inspection. Please move over, guy. Really? Jerk. I didn't move over until after I stopped. Oh well, alright, so that was awesome. That was a super friendly DOT officer. That was awesome. So one of the cool things about driving for Jim Palmer Trucking, a division of Wilson Logistics, is if you pass a DOT inspection, level 1, 2, or 3, any of them, just a quick walk around, even that, you get a $100 bonus. So we just made $100 getting pulled into that way station. Today's a good day. Today is a very good day. That's a real tight right turn from a freeway. Did we clear that? Yeah, we cleared that. All right, cool. I guess technically that's not a freeway anymore for some reason. It was a freeway right up until that point, and then this one's just a hard right turn. I do believe this interchange is actually in American Truck Simulator. If you take 395 south from Reno, it's Interstate 580, and then it becomes 395 south of Carson City, and eventually it winds up down here as Highway 18. Though I think American Truck Simulator tries to play it off as still 395, and it's not. In real life, it's 395 and 14 split off. And then that was 14 we were on there. But this is Highway 58, which is a lovely little, mostly freeway between Barstow and Bakersfield. Probably eventually going to be an extension of I-40. Eventually. At the moment it isn't. But right now Interstate 40 ends in Barstow, a few miles east of where 58 starts. And then they're upgrading all the parts of the Central Valley. Yeah, go away.
they are upgrading all of the parts of 58 that are not already freeway to interstate standards. They tried to get funding to make it I-40 from the feds, but could not. But they're doing it anyway, so if they actually get it up to interstate quality, the feds might make it part of Interstate 40, and then they get federal funds for keeping it maintained. So, yeah. That is some highway fun stuff for you there. We're still not up to speed yet. This is going slightly uphill, I guess. We're only at 53 mile an hour so far. 54. Come on, Maxwell, you got this. 54 and a half. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go, 55. Top speed in California. We are in Mojave. If you are at all familiar with, if you've listened to the Alice Isn't Dead podcast, there's a airplane graveyard off to our left, which is apparently where the Thistlemen are headquartered. I do believe, if I understood the geography of that podcast correctly. That's here. That's where we are right now. If you are familiar with that podcast at all, if you're not, it's a great podcast. Nice little like creepy, wandering America horror story told on a week-to-week basis. It's going to be a book shortly as well. Please go faster, dude. Oh, or I'm just going to lose speed from this being uphill. That works as well. There you go. He's also picked up speed. That's good. That works. He's decided he wants to pass that car now, I think. Yeah, no, that airplane graveyard is off to our left right now at the Mojave Air and Spaceport. That's right. It's a spaceport. And it's not just an airport, it is also, I believe that is where Virgin Galactic launched their, I think that's where they launched their space plane out of, when, you know, before it killed a couple of people, and they haven't done anything with it since. That was here, that's where we are. But we gotta go over the, pass, the Tehachapi Pass, and drop into Bakersfield area. Specifically, we're going down to Arvin, California, which is a lovely little town. We're actually going to go through Arvin this time because we are approaching from the east rather than the west. Ooh, there's a Flying J up here. Exit 151. And the Loves. All right. That's good, because I didn't actually have plans for what we were doing after we got empty. Where is my turn? Where is my turn? Yeah, but no, 223 is under construction, so we had to come down to, on 58, down to Comanche Road, which is the road we're on right now, which puts us in a good spot for wherever this road is. Where's this road? Where's the road? Road, where are you? Hello, road? There it is. Alright. Alright, don't be an idiot, don't be an idiot, don't be an idiot. Okay, cool. Guy behind me decided not to be an idiot. Awesome. It makes me real nervous. Please update. Thank you. It makes me really nervous when I make a right turn that I have to go wide for and there's someone right up my bumper. Like, okay, please don't do something stupid. Don't try and pass me on the left. Don't try and pass me on the right. Just stay behind me and go slow down, please. And thankfully, they did. So this is totally different from last time I was here. Last time I was here, all these fields were like fully grown, I think lemon trees? Some kind of citrus tree. Malaga Road is in half a mile. That's the road to our customer, wherever that is. Oof! I just got a good whiff of the factory where we're headed toward. Whew, boy. It's kind of like a burning hair smell. At least I hope that's the factory. Otherwise, I've got an electrical fire somewhere. I don't see any smoke inside the cabin, so I think we're all right. Malaga Road. All right. I'll stop. Proceed cautiously. Now this road looks familiar. Customer, all those lights up ahead on the right. This is kind of a neat place. I'll see if I can get permission to film it. If not, I'll see you guys when we're unloaded. Though I will, of course, I'll keep rolling as we check in. Just, you know, because. Yeah, let's just. If I get permission to record how they unload, then that's the next thing you'll see. If I don't get permission to unload, then you'll probably see the check-in process and me. If I don't get permission to record the unloading, then you'll probably see me go park around back. And then you'll see me when we're empty. I'll decide later which of those two you get. No mascots. Got it. Is that good enough? That looks good enough to me. Alright. Check-in time. There's a lot of people leaving right now. Yeah, you left me enough room? Alright. Not by a lot, but you did. directly in front of me. But let's just kind of pop over here. That means I'm next in line, right? There's literally nobody else parked. For the unloading. I think they're going straight to me. That's awesome. Alright, so we are unloaded. I wound up sleeping out here on the dirt last night. But we're back on the road now. I'm heading for my next load already. Y'all will see that in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think we discovered something kind of nifty on this trip. Now we know about the secret back way into... Wow, that car has just been completely taken apart. We now know about the secret back way into California. So I can only assume that's going to be super useful. Yes, now we know about that, so we can make use of that in the future. And I think we're going to use it on our very next load to get out of California. Entirely possible. I have to check the mileage, but it might actually be a little bit shorter because we're heading to Salt Lake City next. Well, not Salt Lake, but near Salt Lake. We have to go through Salt Lake to get there, so that Salt Lake, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and tagging along as we came down here to Bakersfield, California area, Arvin specifically. I hope you guys do pop in for the next video. My name is Ellie O'Dare, AzurAngel17 on Twitch and Steam, Ellie O'Dare on Xbox Live and Twitter. Twitter is the best place to get a hold of me. Easy, Maxwell. Until the moment the trees gave way because we got hit by a gust of wind from the left. Twitter is the best place to get a hold of me. I'm there all the time as Ellie O'Dare, no apostrophe in the username. So come say hi there. I'm there all the time. Hello, Dust Devil. Cool, go. Oh yeah, cleared it with plenty of room. Ah, there we go. So yeah, this highway will take us back to California 99. 99 will take us down to Wheeler Ridge. And at Wheeler Ridge, we'll get the truck and trailer washed, get the carrots blasted out of my drains, and then head to our next customer. Thank you guys so much for watching.